Have you ever been so excited to see somebody drop a YouTube video? Well, after 7 months of not seeing Casey Neistat, I thought I was going to be excited like a kid at Christmas time. However, it wasn't the video that I expected. I've come to realize that Casey Neistat has a life, he has a wife, he has kids, and I understand he can't keep creating YouTube videos for the rest of his life. There has to be a stopping point at some point in your YouTube career to take a step back and to do other things, do the family time, raise your kids, and just sit back and relax and let the money roll in, if you will. But with that being said, Casey Neistat released a video yesterday regarding starting classes for filming, learning how he creates YouTube videos from beginning to end. It's a 1-month course, which is $300 to my understanding from his video that he released yesterday. Now, with that being said, my thoughts on that would be, why would you want to do something like that? For me, being a YouTube creator is hard enough, and I look at Casey Neistat as being the godfather, if you will, of YouTube. He's mastered vlogging, time lapses, storytelling, things like that. Why would you want to share those techniques with other YouTube creators? For me, when I go in to YouTube on my phone and I watch a YouTuber, there's a YouTuber by the name of Peter Linden. I think it's Peter Linden, and he does vlogging, and he likes to make his stories interesting as well, and he does some of the stuff that Casey Neistat would do. Like, for instance, he'll grab a whiteboard and he'll grab a marker and he'll start writing things down as he's storytelling. Now, for me, that's an instant turn off. I just turn off that video, because Casey Neistat to me is original, and he started the vlogging scene, and I learned a lot from Casey Neistat, but I'm not going to copy him. And I appreciate Casey Neistat showing the world, what he does, and how he did it. But for me, as a YouTube creator, seeing thousands and thousands of people doing his style, for me, that's not something I want to see on YouTube. Because I go to his channel and I go to his vlogs, I go to his videos to see his craft. I want to be able to see what he does, what story is he what story he's telling, rather, how he's putting this story together and how he's capturing my attention as a viewer. If I see thousands of other people that are going to be taking this YouTube course, this class, this master class, if you will, for $300 for a 1-month training on, learning how to, I've seen things, on there as far as editing, storytelling, camera techniques, filming techniques, equipment that you can use in his $300 1-month course. He's teaching you these things, how to do these things. I'm going to include a link to his YouTube video explaining that if you didn't already see that video. And I will also include a link to the class that's being offered. I think it's on monthly.com/Casey or Casey Neistat. I'll include a link to that in the description of this video. So I want to know what you guys think about that. What do you think about a YouTuber, starting a class on what they have learned? Casey to me is the godfather of YouTube, and he's willing just to throw all that out there. Everything he learned from beginning to end, to my understanding, the way he explained it in his video, that's what he's going to be doing. My thoughts on that, again, I don't agree with it, because I don't want to see thousands of other people doing the same thing that he does. I go to YouTube to look for somebody unique. I look for unique viewers. I look for one-of-a-kind, video editing, one-of-a-kind storytelling. Everybody that does time lapses in their, videos, to me, I find it boring. Of course, I did time lapse, in my video, but Casey brought all that to me. He brought all that to you. He brought all that to YouTube, and now he wants to show the world, what he's learned, what he taught himself. And he's claiming, people are claiming that, they go to NYC, or NYU rather, New York University. They're claiming that they learned more from Casey Neistat that they did at film school, you know, and now Casey's throwing that out there to the world. He wants to show the world everything that he's done on YouTube to make himself unique, to make himself one of a kind. He wants to show all of you guys. What do you guys think about that? You know, it's, to me, it's kind of depressing that he wants to show the world that, let alone charge $300 for a 1-month course to show you. I appreciate what he's trying to do, you know, educating everybody, but that's like, for me, that's like KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, giving the world their recipe, the unique recipe that you go to KFC for. You know, they want, you know, it's like them telling the world that recipe. Then everybody's going to have that recipe. Everybody's going to be able to share that with the world, and KFC won't be KFC anymore. And I'm trying to prove the point that, to me, if Casey's going to show the world his craft, his recipe, if you will, everybody's going to use the same recipe, and it's going to be all over the place. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. You know, I'm not sure that Casey Neistat might be ready for that. I'm not sure that YouTube will be ready for that, guys. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Later.